So I've basically got the slant board set up at about, what's that, about 50 to 55 degrees against the chair. So the idea is, if I put my foot up against, as if I'm going backwards up a hill, right, and then I press in, it lifts me up, right, but if I sort of stay in that position of lifting without the slant board there, I would be lifting to go backwards. Yeah, that's going to take me backwards. But with the slant board there, it stops me from going backwards and transfers that energy upwards. Now I can do it from that angle. And from turning my foot in and exploring the directions. For example, if I send the energy, like the direction of the push that way, or if I send it that way, I'm working the muscle in a different direction, you know, to get the ankle strengthened, and just going normal backwards. And if I hold that position, it really gives a lot of tension in the arch. You know, I guess it's a bit like wearing a high heel or something like that. But I'm still pressing with my toes. See, I'm still pressing in. I don't know what the area is under your toes. That, you know, with the round of after the big toe and that across the span of the palm of the foot, like before the arch. If you're pressing into that and you hold that tension, it's a bit of an interesting one. And I guess with the loads and stuff, you could do more. You know, you'd be lifting more up, but you're using those muscles to go backwards. It's just that transfer of energy is sending you upwards with the slant board behind. So in turn, that should make you run faster going forwards and do all the same sort of work knees over toes guy says. You know, it's just like a dynamic tension version. So I am speaking to Ben about it currently, and I don't think he understands, which I'm trying to explain using these videos about. See, the pivotal point at the ankle is about here. That's where I've had some tape because I've had a bad injury to my knee. So what is it? You've got this big tendon on the big toe, but look at the size of this tendon. Anyway, it's a big huge tendon goes up there. You've got the Achilles tendon. So tendons are really great for explosive power, like producing a lot of explosive power, which when you're jumping up, which is what you're doing with this going backwards, where the transfer of force is going upwards rather than backwards, you know, because of the slant board. It's that burst, isn't it? It's that boing. The slant board is acting like a crutch. Right, and then what I've done, because it really got interesting now, if you put your leg that way, and you can massage into your popliteus muscle, like that, going round that way a little bit, and then back the other way, and then a bit of a massage into the calf. And what the popliteal or the popliteus muscle because the area behind the knee is called a popliteal and the muscle is called a popliteus. And what it seems to do, it seems to release, like my calves are really much softer now than they were like yesterday. They were like stones. And I didn't know, because I've been doing all calf stretches and stuff. But that massage into the popliteal muscle, go round one way. That was what I forgot to mention. If you're going like, you have to sort of sit it like that because that's a good relaxation point. So you go down that way and then go round the other way. And I'm a trained masseur as well, and I've done acupressure and all these types of things. Ow, that really released something there into the calf, because that, wow, like further down, going the opposite way then, which I'd forgotten to show you the first time I'd done the massage. Because you naturally will go, what's that, clockwise, but if you go anti-clockwise as well. Anyway, just a few thoughts added on to the first video I've just done on the dynamic tension ankle strengthening. I think there's a lot to say that I'm unaware of yet, and I want to try and get on this ATG program in order to get my teeth into all of the study there. And Ben says it's all accessible. So the only problem is I've got is the payment, because I don't have a bank account, and I struggle getting a bank account because I'm not very friendly to banks. Well, or they started it. All right, so that's it anyway.